Capricorn, oh Capricorn, I love you guys. I know that I made you wait to be the last this month, but I'm sure it will be worth it. This is a reading for you for the month of October. I'm Christelle Martinette. Let me start by welcoming you in with harmonic sounds. Let's hear. Now, I have here a crystal quartz. It is probably the first crystal that I ever owned. It is absolutely gorgeous. The lighting probably doesn't do justice. And what am I seeing, Capricorn? There's harmony. There is harmony, just like in the land that you see the earth behind me and the harmony that's reflected here. It's one of those rare moments in your life, Capricorn, that that I can say the churning and the difficulties and the thinking and the forward looking and the work. I always thinking that I have to get work done. It's gone to the back burner. That's no longer, it's not that it's not of interest. It is of interest, but there's more emphasis on your life in an extended meaning. And just like other earth signs that I've been reading for, your emphasis is more on the people in your life and you, the people in your life in relation to you. You're going toward a people. You're becoming a more people person. And this is a big change. This is a huge change. You're starting to, I don't want to, I don't want to risk it and say you're starting to be you're opening yourself. No, it's not that. You're sort of acknowledging, all right? So that is the key. It's a month of acknowledgement of those around you. You are peeking at people. You go to dinner with a group of friends, relatives, and you look at them, not timidly, but you raise your gaze and almost in a flirting way. And they could think of it as if it were a flirting way. And it's because you're timid in this month. It's sort of you trying to gauge the measurements between you and other people and how far you can go in establishing a bond or establishing a social relationship with them. I like it. I like it a lot. And there's more than meets the eyes, all right? There's much more, because it's sort of as if you turn on little light bulbs when you look at people. This is how other people perceive it. They're awakened. Oh, I wonder what they wanted. I wonder what she wants, And they come out of their mood and you affect them. You affect their days. You affect their lives. You affect their moods. And I love it. I love it because you affecting their moods has them affecting your moods. And there's a huge opportunity here. Capricorn, there's a huge growth. There's social growth here. And it's as if it's social growth squared because of this glancing back and forth and being so reflexive. So there is acknowledgement of others and social growth. And I have to say, because it's coming to me as now more than any time before in your life. And that's difficult. It's a difficult concept to believe. What do you mean? Not even when I was a child, not even when I was in my teens or something, whenever. And it's true. You have sort of shed your skin. You've taken off one layer of skin, and now you're showing a different layer of skin. One that's bright, one that's clean, one that's been scrubbed, one that's been worn, and has its own shape and color and marks. but it is clean. Okay, it's shown as if it were pristine, clear, pristine, safe. Okay, the message is you are safe for others. And this has the wonderful consequence of showing you as illumination. You walk and there's light. You give off light. You may be unaware of this, Capricorn. You will understand when people, in the way people react to you. I'll give you a stupid example. You take an elevator, you go to a department store and they have 5 floors. You go into the elevator and there are 4 other people and they all turn their head to look at you and one starts staring. And when you get out of the elevator, you start to think, well, is my makeup, if you're a woman, or is my tie crooked, if you're a man? And you start thinking, I wonder why they were looking at me. Maybe my fly's open, and it's not that. It's truly there's light and people are drawn to light. People are drawn to your light in any case. So the month of October is, it doesn't come out with a bang. There's not, there aren't flames and fire and fireworks. No, there are these moments during the day where, like I said, light bulbs turn on and you become rejuvenated. It's as if you start to feel as if you are new. You're losing your years. If you're 40, you start to feel 38, 32, or 30. You start to feel as if you are finally coming into your own, and you think to yourself, your rational mind thinks, did I have to wait till I became 40 to feel 20? I mean, does maturity, does experience really bring you that way? Is it true that when you get older, 60, and you start to become knowledgeable and wise, all of a sudden you feel and you look as if you're younger because of that light that you project? It's marvelous. Truly, truly marvelous. Now I'm going to take an oracle card from the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. And these are cards that have a name. Each card has a name on it, a message, a prime message, and an explanation. And I'm going to read those to you, show them to you. I couldn't have chose one better for this psychic moment. Look at that coming through. Cities of light. Did I talk about those lights turning on? Cities of light. And underneath, telos, Adama, inner earth, etheric retreats, family of light. Look, Capricorn, this month, I would like to say, from my perspective, from where I am and what type of work I do, you should exploit this moment. If you want to go and get a bank loan, you use your light. They will trust you. Or something else similar, or a person that you were aiming to meet and were waiting for. Now is the time to present yourself right in front of them. By chance, perhaps. Just cross their path and you will have some kind of magical reaction occur to you. It's really interesting. It's really, the gods of light are there with you. I'm going to take the runes to get more information about that. And we have Diag. What does Diag say? Diag is a rune of increase, a rune of growth, a rune of increase, a rune of growth. And this Diag sort of alleviates any kind of delay that you are expecting. You may be expecting a contract, but it has been delayed. This relieves that. I'm going to take another rune. Rido. Interesting. Rido is our journeying room, literally. Rune. It literally means movement. It means movement metaphorically, and like my moving earth, like you, Capricorn, and true movement. For those of you who are looking to move or who have just moved and are settling in, you will be involved with that the entire month. You'll be going to focus on everything surrounding getting a line, an internet line, getting a gas line, electricity bill in your name, and all of that. It's a journeying room that you need to set up. I'm going to take a third rune, set up your new place, or start looking for a new place. Tyr. Tyr is success in competition. Okay, again, now is the time. If you want to ask for a loan, now's the time. If you're looking for a job, present yourself. Against all odds, October is the month of success for you. What can I say? What can she say? What can she say? All right, now I have the tarot, the Celtic Fairies tarot. And this is a normal tarot deck of 78 cards. And I like it because it's both light and very precise. And they talk to you in a way to give you the messages with a certain spin on it. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Now, I have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, passion, movement, passion, and action. More than anything, it's action. Then we have the Two of Coins. A lot of things going on this month and a lot of interaction with people. We've got this Three of Cups. This Three of Cups is definitely the celebration of you in your new place, the celebration of you head-to-head with someone, and the celebration of action being taking place. You're starting to get more energy, Capricorn. There's a lot of energy that you have, a lot of newly found action-oriented things that you want to do in your life. I'm also seeing the idea. It's just an idea that's coming to your head. You won't go through with it, especially for those of you who already have a car or who live in cities. You're starting to think of a car. What would a car mean? And then you start looking at what does it mean if or how much would it cost if I just wanted to go to the countryside and rent a car? How would that be? Would it be best? So you're thinking about the movement in your life and what that could bring to you in the future, and a possibility of having a means of transportation. There are more than there's more than meets the eye, and I'm going to use the vera sibilla here to show you that and to get some more information about that, Capricorn. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right, look, interesting. We have prigione, the prison here. Typically, this talks about a bonded relationship. Let's see what the others say. Then we have bambino, the child. This is a beginning. There may be those of you Cancerians, oh, she was mean. Capricorn friends. There may be those of you Capricorn friends who are expecting or want to become pregnant. This is the month for those seeds to come, to be planted. Then the third is light. It is the butterfly. This is legit. It's a lightness, the lightness of being. And this is characteristic of you. But what do these three cards say together? Let me see which fingers I could use. These mirroring cards, this and this, they have the message of saying this is a new era for you because lightness. This is the beginning of a new era of lightness for you. This was a similar message that has come out also for Virgo, but it has a different spin on you. For you, it's as if you lighten up people's worlds. You have this shy way of just glancing at people because it's not your way, and illuminating their world in little peaks, moments during the day. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to take another rune here, and we have just like, just like, just like, just like, just like Il Bambino. We've got Bjork, Berkana. There's a beginning here. There's a beginning to a new style. There's a beginning to a new you. This extension into a social context, socially grounded. You become socially, there's development here. You're acknowledging the social and you are developing in the social, okay? Now, let me see. Let me see, because I'm thinking what things are calling me, and the Lemurian star child from under the deck is what's speaking the loudest. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we always hear about the divine feminine, divine feminine, divine feminine. Well, looky here. This is the divine masculine card in this deck. The rise of true, gentle power, true gentle power, and true strength. And this is truly an explanation of your characteristic and the way you project your masculine energy. Meaning we both have feminine and masculine sides to us. And for many, many years, Capricorns, whether they were men or women, they strongly emphasize their masculine side. This is an interesting take on the way you show your masculine side. We talk of gentle power. There's gentle power here. And gently you illuminate other people's worlds during the day. It comes from a powerful place, Capricorn. You shouldn't underestimate this. Even if you're shy, even if you're timid, when you do this, you shouldn't underestimate the power that you have when you do that. And the power that you have to make others reflect their thoughts to you, because it translates as personal growth. It is just such a joy to watch this, because I'm watching a Capricorn who is returning to a moment when they were children and discovering and peeking at, looking at, trying to understand and coming close. And before coming close, it's all about looking and watching and peeking and understanding and measuring distances. And here you, in a moment of maturity, which is not a child's soul, is the extreme power that you have when you give off these light beams. It takes my breath away. It's difficult. Every now and then I pause the video so I can, breathe and then drink something, because it's a powerful message that's coming to me, Capricorn. And it's hard for me. It's very difficult for readers to, especially in a general reading like this, to try to convey the importance of certain things that come out. Now, I'm not saying, Capricorn, that I am the be-all and end-all psychic of psychics, but I'm talking about myself, so I'm not comparing myself to others. But for me, to be able to do my job properly, I need to stress, Capricorn, this moment is extremely important for you in terms of your personal development, in terms of your learning process about yourself, but more important, much more important, in terms of what you mean to others and what spirituality holds for you. What role spirituality has in your life today and what role it has come to have in your life today. You'll notice that last month and this month, I have started to do readings more differently and, of course, expanded in the course of a week, perhaps. And why is this? Because each reading that I do, like this one, is very, very, it takes a lot of concentration. And the messages come, and it's not just 25 minutes. It's not just half an hour. It's just, it takes a lot of energy. And to be able to cleanse myself, to be able to give you messages, there's a process. And then after the reading, to keep the messages to Capricorn and not bring them back to myself or bring them out when I go to the supermarket or speak to my companion, or, you know, I need a certain process or ritual that I do. And so it takes time. And believe me when I say that the messages that have come to me for you this month are, and I've never said that to you, you remember that. And I have to say that I do feel this is special. It's a special month. Wherever you live, you know, wherever you live, India, United States, New Zealand, South Africa, Morocco, Tunisia, Greece, Alaska. I'm speaking to you as a general audience. And it is odd for psychics to address a public that you have no idea who they are or what it's made of or how many people or whatever. But it is very important that what you, ethically, it's very important that what you receive when you concentrate in this reading, it's for Capricorn. When the messages come for Capricorn, I give them. And then you do what you will with them. You can neglect it. You might think, oh, it doesn't resonate with me. I'll just, But usually readings are projected for the entire month. You might think back at the end of the month, go back and watch it again so you can understand that certain messages come and you don't realize it, what their meaning is right away. I have the runes. I'm going to take another rune out here. Isa. Now, Isa is a particular rune that I didn't expect. I will admit. And Isa is literally means ice in rune speak. And it talks about a cooling off. And in relation to you, in relation to what I've been saying, is that there's a cooling off of your way of acting when you have a lot of changes going on in your world, in your life. There's less stress, there's more relaxation, there's more sense of discovery, so there's a cooling down. If you have had recently difficulties with your health, please exploit this moment as the start of a new era for you, where stress levels will be reduced and where you can take advantage of your new way of seeing and acting. I really do hope this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen, Capricorn friends. Let me leave you with these sounds. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Do like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I'd love that. And ring that bell, share, and ring the bell for the notifications so you know when I'm online. Have a wonderful month for the month of October, during the month of October. It was a pleasure. Namaste, until we read together again.